Thank you for joining me for That's the Way It Is. I'm your host, BC. Today I'm going to talk about cost of things. And mainly what I'm going to talk about is I went to go get kerosene, something I normally don't get. And kerosene is $5 a gallon. That's right, $5 a gallon. It's like, if I could go back 20, 30 years, or even go back to when I was a child, I would even, which I would have been a child then, I would have told my parents, buy stock in kerosene. Kerosene's going to be gold in 2014. Wow. I mean, that is unreal. That is higher than gas. Gas is $3.35 a gallon. I mean, come on now. Why is this stuff so high? Why it's so high is because a lot of people burn with kerosene. So naturally, in the wintertime, kerosene gonna go up. Now see, they're calling for a storm, so naturally it's gonna be, I call it price gouging, because that's what it is. I mean, you could go and buy a meal somewhere for $5. I mean, you know, it ain't gonna be like a huge meal, but it's gonna be a meal. You know, you can buy a sandwich and fries, and maybe a drink. If not, a cup of water for $5. I mean, that is crazy, is it not? I mean, is it just me? I mean, let's see. So let's say you buy $10 worth, which is 2 gallons, and that's what most people make in an hour. And they made it in a few seconds. Isn't that crazy? I mean, isn't that unreal? I mean, am I the only one who thinks that there's something wrong with this? I mean, come on, people. You know, just because they're calling for snow and ice, you're going to jack up price of kerosene? You know, the gas went up a little bit, but you know, that's the way gas is. Gas goes up and down. You know, usually don't go below $3, but you know, and I think that's high. You know, and it ain't because I'm old or something. It's because it is high. What happened to the days where gas was 79 cents, 89 cents a gallon? You know, I remember when it got up to 89 cents a gallon, people was having a fit. Just think about it today. I mean, over $3 a gallon, right at 3.5. And then kerosene being that high? Come on now. It can't be just me that's seeing something wrong with this. I mean, where are people going to start standing up and saying, whoa, wait a minute, you're charging way too much for that, so I ain't getting it. You know? Where are all the people that's going to stand up and do that? Because I'm going to tell you what, I'll stand up with you. That is high. So, you know, I call someone and I tell them that, you know, kerosene is like $5 a gallon. They say, what? How in the world are people going to be able to afford that? I don't know. Evidently, someone got a big pool or something, or trying to buy a bigger house, you know, for the price to go up that high. You know, it is ridiculous. I think the American people need to say enough is enough and take a stand for all this high cost stuff. You know, it's bad whenever you can go to Walmart and you pick up 3 or 4 items and you're looking at $30, $40. You know, and they're small items. You even got half a basket. You know, I seen I think it was like a little article somewhere on Facebook or something where it had a buggy in the 70s, a buggy in the 80s, buggies in the 90s, and a buggy in 2014, and it gets less each time, a lot less. I mean, by it got to 2014, there really wasn't much in that buggy. You know, and it's saying, what can $50 get you? That is crazy, people. I mean, I don't, like I said, it might be just me. I'm not for sure. It might not be. But one thing's for sure. We're paying for someone in an expensive place somewhere. Thank you for joining me.